Hi Pisces, welcome to the channel. So today we're going to do a reading on new love. So meaning this person is someone you have never met, don't have any connection to in the physical, but they would be the next person coming in. It's to help you decide if you are kind of dissatisfied with your current love options, if you should just move on to the next person who is coming into your energy. We'll take a look at the Love Oracle. These do have positive and negative cards in them. So when we pull cards on the new person, hang with me till we get through the tarot, because sometimes the cards can look negative and the tarot will clarify a little bit further. Like if they're having financial problems, sometimes the tarot clarifies that they're actually working on that and they'll be out of it by the time they meet you, for example. So stick with me. All right, so Pisces, new, someone you've never met. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As always, thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting. Those are all free. They help the channel, and I think it's a great way to participate in your reading. And these are general, so it probably won't resonate with every Pisces out there. Okay, Pisces, new. Tell me about your new. Change. Regeneration, growth, metamorphosis, cycles. Could be somebody who's in a big period of change in their lives, or who has made a major change before they get to you. New. Wow, change and crossroads. Choice, multiple options, turning point, indecisive. So it feels like this person has a lot of major stuff going in their life right now. One more for new. Snake. All right, so this is either them or somebody they're dealing with, but we're going to dig into it. So it says deception, shady, temptation, and enemy. They may be changing their life because they have somebody in it who's causing them problems, or they may be changing snake behavior for some people. So if they've been kind of a punk in the past life, and they're trying to change that possibly, or they could just be dealing with a snake. Let's take a look. We'll do change first. Clarify change, and then crossroads, and then snake for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus's new person. The person they have never met. That would be the next love interest coming in for Pisces. All right, so change. Clarify change for Pisces, new person. Wow, change and judgment. This is like a major upheaval in this person's life. It might have been a long time coming. They may have awakened to something in their life that just feel like this has to change, or this is literal divine intervention. Like not only does it have to change, the universe is physically changing it. Change and judgment, one more. Yeah, tons of burdens in their existence. It's forcing them to this crossroads. Change, judgment, Ten of Wands. Interesting, Queen of Pentacles. This could be just financially burdened, or they could be burdened by a relationship that was very serious. What's the Queen of Pentacles, or who is the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, this could be interesting. I'm getting two different stories. So there may be two groups of you. One of the groups, this person is rebuilding their finances. The other group, they were burdened by a relationship. I don't think they were married to the person, but it was pretty committal. Let's get one more on the strength. Yeah, it feels a lot like they're changing their life, this major upheaval. They're rebuilding things, kind of getting back into a position of strength. Let's do crossroads. Ten of Pentacles. Crossroads probably in something that they were in for a long time. Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. This doesn't have to be a marriage, but it can be a long-term situation. It can also be a job for some people. So if they were in a job for a really long time, it may just be that it's time for them to make a huge change. So they might have made several pretty significant life changes before they make it to you. So crossroads, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it could be something that they were fairly well invested in, that they need to move in some direction, one or the other. The piss or get off the pot type of an energy. That's why it's a crossroads. Yeah, so this stagnancy in the Seven of Pentacles has to change into movement, or will change into movement with the Eight of Wands before they get to you, or as they're getting to you. I'm mostly curious actually about snake. So let's take a look at snake here. Snake. Whoa. Four of Pentacles. Could be somebody who is trying to hold them back from these changes, prevent them from moving forward. The Four of Pentacles, that's an energy of holding on to something. Could be somebody who was a snake that they kept holding on to. So snake, Four of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. Could be somebody who's kind of breadcrumbing them. So if they were involved in something long term that just kind of never went past a certain point, maybe this person was trying to keep them from moving into a serious relationship with someone else. Breadcrumbing them, holding them back, confusing them, making them feel rejected at times. Is this a relationship or a friend, or what's the snake person here? Oh, I think it was a relationship. King of Wands. Somebody that's pretty full of themselves, I think. So they may have just been dealing with just a crappy situation where this person was manipulating them and breadcrumbing them and charming them and then turning around and making them feel rejected. Maybe one more on this King of Wands. Yeah, King of Wands. This is somebody who they were probably dating. Page of Pentacles to me is like a getting together physically dating card. Or they presented themselves as a King of Wands and they really were a Page of Pentacles, kind of immature, not much to offer, just a kind of a crappy person. So Pisces, let's look at if you were to welcome in the new person that you haven't met and dated them. Like, what are we looking at if you get in a relationship with them? Queen of Swords. What more? The World. Eight of Cups. I almost feel like you wouldn't be feeling it. Queen of Swords is somebody who's pretty logical, pretty methodical, who's kind of got their guard up anyway because that sword is straight up. With the World and the Eight of Cups, it feels like you might actually close this out pretty quick. So maybe this person, when they come in, is still heavily tied to the snake energy. If that's the case, you may just keep your guard up, go, nope, I'm going to close this out. I'm going to walk away from this. This doesn't feel like them. This feels like you making a logical, rational decision, which is interesting for a water sign. But, you know, if you yourself have learned past lessons with other people, maybe you're going to recognize some things right off the bat. But you're like, nope, I don't want anybody in my life who has this energy still tied to them. Give me one more on the possible outcome. Ah, interesting. Queen of Swords and King of Swords. This is a divorced couple in some senses. It could be that you're both coming into this with some significant baggage and it just ends up like being too logical and too emotionless about it, makes it not work. You may both just wrap it up and go, nah, this is not for me. So unfortunately, it's been a kind of an interesting round of readings. Some people have gotten great readings and some people have got a little bit more discouraging readings, but that's why you listen to the reading to know if this is something that you should embrace or should run away from. So by this person seems to be changing and working on themselves, they may still have that too much snake energy or be too defensive, you know. And you may both be, actually, with King and Queen of Swords there. So Seven of Wands on the bottom of the deck, that's also blocking something, fighting against something. So Pisces, that's what I have for you for the next person coming in. Obviously, you can make your own decisions, as you should. Sounds like maybe a no-go for this next one. Hopefully that helps. I'll see you next time.